Hi viewers, today we are going to see what is rational numbers. Always the rational numbers is in the form of p by q. This is the actual definition of rational number is p by q form, where p and q are integers but q should not be equal to 0. How can you represent this means by the letter q? What are the numbers be in that rational means? 0 is also a rational. How? 0 by 1 we can write it as 0 by 1 no, or 0 by or whatever the number. See here, always the whatever the number will be there, the denominator we can represent by 1. So 0 by 1. If only this minus 1 is there, that also we can write it as minus 1 by 1. If only 5 is there, that is also we can write it as 5 by 1 also. So simply the integers also we can say it as a rational. Okay. Then 0.1235 is a terminating decimal, that is also a rational. 0.121212, it's a repeating decimal, so that is also a rational. Okay, properties as it is in the previous, here also the same property: closure, commutative, associative, distributive, additive identity, multiplicative identity, additive inverse, multiplicative inverse. Closure means we have to add, subtract, multiply or divide anything, but that resulting answer should be also a rational. Commutative means you have to take only two numbers. If you can add, subtract, multiply and divide, that even if you can interchange their position, the value remains same means the commutative is satisfied. Associative means same thing. Three numbers you should take there. For distributive, multiplication and addition, or multiplication and subtraction is involved in the distributive. So for an example I given here, 1 by 2 plus 3 by 5. This both the fraction if you can add, you are getting 11 by 10. This is belongs to rational. If you are taking for commutative, I am subtracting 1 by 2 minus 3 by 5. The value is minus 1 by 10. If you can interchange their position, 3 by 5 minus 1 by 2, that value is 1 by 10. See here, minus 1 by 10 is not equal to 1 by 10. That means the subtraction is not satisfied here. Okay. Similarly, division is also not satisfied in this commutative. Subtraction and division are not satisfied in this commutative. Similarly, we are going to see in that associative. Associative means, see here, three numbers you should take. 1 by 2 into 5 by 10 into 3 by 6. First you have to pair this. You can simplify. 5 into 1, 5. 2 into 10, 20. Then you can take the third number. Then if you can simplify, 1s are, 4s are, 1s are, 2s are. So I am getting 1 by 8. Even here if you can interchange a position, 5 by 10 into 3 by 6 into this, and change this position to there at last. First you have to simplify this bracket. I am getting 1 by 4. How? 1 times 10 is 2 times. 3 is 1 time. 6 is 2 times. 1 into 1, 1. 2 into 2 is 4 into 1 by 2. If you can multiply this, you are getting 1 by 8. So under the multiplication, this associative is satisfied, and also for this addition also. But same as it in that commutative, here also subtraction and divisions are not satisfied. Okay. And distributive is nothing but 1 by 7 into 1 by 5 plus 1 by 7 into 3 by 5. First you have to simplify, then you have to simplify, multiply this, then both the thing you should add. Instead of doing this, using this distributive property, 1 by 7 into, just this is common for both this, so I am taking 1 by 7, so 1 by 5, plus sign is there, so I am putting a plus 3 by 5. If you can add this bracket, you are getting 4 by 5. So 1 into 4, 4, 7 into 5, 35. Even you can do this, but it take a little bit time more, because 1 into 1, 7 into 5 is 35. 1 by 35 plus. Again you have to simplify this. 1 into 3 is 3. 7 into 5 is 35. Again if you can add 4 by 35. Okay. So this is also the same way, but since to simplify this, we are using this distributive property. Next, additive identity. What do you mean that additive? Which number if you can add, you will get the same number. That is always an additive identity. So 0 is an additive identity. 1 is the multiplicative identity, because if you can multiply with 1, you will get the same number. And what do you mean the additive inverse? The inverse means that inverse, if you can add to the given number, that result should be a 0. So always whatever the number is given, with the opposite sign you should take. 7 by 19 means minus 17 by 9. Suppose minus 9 by 11 means you should take the inverse as plus 9 by 11, because opposite sign if you can take, this value becomes 0. So additive inverse of this minus 9 by 11 is plus 9 by 11. Additive inverse of plus 17 by 9 is minus 17 by 9. What do you mean the multiplicative inverse? If you can multiply with this, you will get the resulting answer is 1. So whatever that number will be there, inverse of that you should take here. 3 by 5 means 5 by 3 is the multiplicative inverse. If you can multiply, 3 gets cancelled, 5 gets cancelled. Similarly, what is the multiplicative inverse of 5 by 9? 9 by 5. Because that inverse of this is nothing but multiplicative inverse. Reciprocal of this is nothing but whatever the fraction is that, the reciprocal of that fraction is nothing but multiplicative inverse. Got it this? Thank you. Thanks for watching.